Hi guys, why reptiles are cool, and I just wanted to show you my new addition. It is a ball python. I forget, it's like a normal het for possible pied. I'm trying to see if he'll eat. So far he's not eating any mice or anything. I've tried to feed him live since I've had him, and frozen thawed. I'm trying to see if he can eat something as small as a DB roach, because so far he's not even like small mice I've tried to feed him, and I may try to feed him pinkies. The mice that I got were like furries, I forget what you call them, fuzzies, I think. They're real small, and he hadn't tried to eat. So I'm gonna see if I don't know if you can feed them insects or not, but I thought I'd try to give this to him as a little snack. Oops, he got my hand. He's definitely striking, but he's not like trying to wrap around it. So he can smell it, I know he can. That's him. I've had him for about a month now. I'm sorry it's been so long since I did a video and showed him when I got him. But I'm gonna see if he'll eat that. If he'll eat that as a snack, I'll be happy. Next time I feed him, I'm gonna feed him mice, or try feeding him mice again, or pinkies. But for now, I'm just gonna test this and see if he'll try to eat. Because I need him to eat something, you know, because it's been over a month since the guy I got him from, he gave me a list of how much when he's ate and shed and stuff, and it's been like over a month since he's ate, so I want him to try to eat. I'm trying to wound it so it won't. I don't know if he'll eat that or not, but yeah, he's definitely. And I got to give him some fresh water too. That's his hide. I just took his hide off to show you guys him. Yeah, I don't think he'll eat that, but it's worth a try. I may try to put this as a little bowl in there and put his food in there and see if he'll eat out of a bowl. There we go. I didn't put it in there. But yeah, he's doing great. So far he's been doing great in my care. I just worried about him not trying to get him to eat, coax him to eat something. Like I say, I know that ball pythons don't eat insects. They're not insectivores really, except like a garter snake or something like that, you know, usually are. But I thought I'd try to coax him to eat something until I can get him to eat pinkies and mice and things of that nature. I mean, he can eat a mouse, but he won't. I mean, I tried to give him live and he wouldn't. He just act like he got upset and stressed out. So I took the mouse out. I left it in there for a little bit and then took it out because I didn't want him to get injured. So I'm gonna try this for now. And see what he'll do. If you guys have any tips, I don't know how long it takes a snake to adjust. It's been, like I say, up to a month that I've had him in my care, almost a month. And I just can't get him interested in eating. Olivia is doing great. She is. I have them in my closet because it's warmer in here, and I've been having hard time getting the house warm because our heat pump is messed up, so we have to use a bunch of heaters. And there is Harold, my cat. But I keep the tarantula and him in here for right now. I plan on moving the geckos in here too at some point. Sadly, I had one of my leopard geckos pass away. She got sick. I don't know if it was intestinal. I hope it wasn't a parasite or something. She's losing weight and stuff. And I had to quarantine her away from the other leopard geckos, and I was giving her medicine, dewormer, and I was giving her some vitamins, liquid vitamins, and it seemed to help, but then she just all of a sudden died. I mean, and it looked like she started gaining weight and stuff a little bit better and looking better when I quarantined her, and it just shocked me that she passed away after giving her medicine and trying to get her better. It's just upsetting. That's the reason I hadn't done an update in a long time. But the other leopard geckos are doing fine. And the tarantula is doing great. She is doing awesome. She is in her hide right now. She's webbed it over, and she's really redecorated the enclosure. I mean, she's webbed it over a lot. And she's in her hide right now. I don't think you can see her, but she's webbed up the entrance. But she is doing awesome. She's doing great. But I'm trying to get the snake to eat. All he'll do is he'll strike at the food items, but he won't wrap around it and try to eat it. Like you saw him a few minutes ago, and his name's Flick. It's a male. He's 1 year old. He's a year old. But all he'll do is strike at a food item. He won't wrap around it like they're supposed to, you know. He'll just strike at it like he's defensive towards it or something. But it may just not be time for him to eat. But I was just wanting to try and see if he'd eat that. Try to eat the doobie roach. I'm not going to give him any more of that because I don't know if it's good for them to eat that kind of stuff. I just want to make sure, just for a snack, if he'll eat it. You know, I know their diet consists of, depending on their size, rats, mice, and pinkies. That's what snakes mostly eat. But I mean, if he'll eat that, see if he'll eat that, just to know if he's hungry or not. I'll try to get some more. Try to get some pinkies and stuff. He'll eat that. But so far, so good. I'm keeping them in here to keep them. It's good and insulated in here in this closet, and see if they how they do in here. I'll show you how I have it in here. As update. Here's the girls. They are doing awesome. I had to get a heat light for extra heat because all they had was a heat pad, and I felt like it was not as warm as I would like it to be because the temperature has dropped to, in the past few nights, down to in the 20s. So it is fine to have a heat light on leopard geckos as long as you don't keep it on for like hours on end. You have to turn it off every so often, or if you have a timer on it, that'd be great. When people say, oh, it's not good for them, it's okay like in the winter time and such, or if you just want to keep one on at nighttime so you can see your animals, see your leopard geckos or lizard, if you have any other lizards that don't typically have a light on them. Hey, I mean, as long as it's not harming the animal and they seem okay with it, go for it. Same thing with substrate. People say, oh, don't use this, don't use that. Whatever you're used to using that's worked for you in the past, I say go for it, you know. I just typically use paper for mine because they've seemed to do better on that. I tried sand, and I had problems with them covering their food dish and getting it in their water. So I switched over to paper. You know, it's just easier to care for personally for me. But there is Lily. All these other girls are doing fine. It's just it's a tragedy that Ziva passed away. It really upsets me. But right now I have a cover over here on the males to keep them warm, because this heater is probably the best heater we're using. But I just want to make sure they don't get cold air, don't blow in on them, you know, at nighttime if it drops in temperature in here. So I have a blanket on them right now, and they can breathe, so don't worry about them not getting air. They get air, and they are doing awesome so far. So yeah, I thought I'd do an update on them. But I've been keeping this on here at night mostly because I just give them some extra, you know, cushioning, you know, keep them warm. So that's been an issue, trying to keep this place, the temperature stable, and we have it stable now. But we had to get a bunch of heaters for it to be stable in here. So I'm glad it is now. It just sucks that our heat pump don't work. We're renting right now. This isn't our home. I mean, we don't own it, so it sucks whenever you don't have control. Like if it was your own home, you know, things tear up. And here's our Christmas tree. And I moved my feeder insects over there in the corner. And the doobie roaches are in here too to keep them warm. But Flick is doing great so far. I just want him to try to eat something. I don't know if he'll eat that doobie roach. I was just seeing if he'll eat something, just to test and see if he's hungry, because he don't act like he's hungry or nothing. And I'm new to having a snake. This is my first snake, you know, captive bred snake. I mean, I've caught wild-caught snakes and have kept them for a short time before releasing them in the wild, but I've never had like a captive bred snake, like a ball python or something like that. Hi guys, it's Why Reptiles Are Cool again. One last update out of all the animals I have. My wolf spider's doing really good. It's actually, he or she's actually gotten bigger. I've been feeding him or her some mealworms. That's the smallest insect I have to feed. So, and he's been loving them. So, it's actually made a burrow on the corner there. It has an underground layer that he or she has made. But doing very well. I'm actually going to put him or her in here with my other spider, with my tarantula and my snake. So yeah, doing really well. Thank you guys for watching. I know I made a long video this time, and I usually don't make really long, but I just need to give a big update on things and tell you what's been going on. Thank you guys for watching. But yeah, I do need some tips and any kind of advice. Just please don't be rude or anything like that about it. But I'm good with any kind of advice. And I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, and thank you guys for watching.